How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Riley here, and today, yet again, yes, I am bringing you guys another brand new video here on my channel. Now, today we are coming at you guys with something brand new that I thought of for a video here today, and we are actually going to be going through 5 bold predictions for the 2019 NBA playoffs. Now, before I get into these bold predictions that I have thought of for today, I want you guys to go in with an open mind, please. Please just remember what they're called. They are bold predictions. There's no guarantee that I'm saying that these are going to happen. I am just bringing up some bold predictions so we can debate in the comment section down below so you guys can get some interesting thoughts into your head going into the 2019 playoffs, which are actually going to come a lot faster than we think. So yeah, please don't give me too much hate in the comments down below. I really would appreciate it. But I also do want you guys to comment down below and leave your feedback or leave any bold predictions that you might have for the playoffs coming up in the near future. But as I do before every single video, if you guys are new viewers or you are checking out my content from a previous video that you've watched already, please do not be afraid to go down below and subscribe to the channel. It's free, it's easy, and it just gets my content to you guys that much faster. Trust me, you will not regret doing it. I promise you guys that. But without further ado, that's definitely all I have to say at the beginning of the video. So let's jump into my 5 bold predictions for the 2019 NBA playoffs. All right, the first bold prediction for the video here today is the Bucks will make it to the NBA Finals and win the Eastern Conference Finals in a span of just 5 games. Now, I know for some of you guys who might love the Milwaukee Bucks so far this year and are loving what they're doing, you might think, Riley, this isn't a bold prediction at all. What are you talking about? But most of you do know the talks around the Eastern Conference have been getting a lot more heated and closer as the trade deadline approached us. Saw Philly make some big moves. Boston didn't really do anything, but they're slowly starting to get their act together. And then Toronto acquired Marc Gasol from the Memphis Grizzlies. And obviously the Milwaukee Bucks picked up Nikola Mirotic, but all of the talk has been around the Philadelphia 76ers, and you can't really deny that. With the 76ers adding Tobias Harris and Boban Marjanovic, all the talk has been around them circulating and talking about them being able to make it to the NBA Finals as a top-tier favorite out of the Eastern Conference. So I don't know. Personally, I mean, some people do agree with me. I have been watching ESPN analysts and NBA analysts and whatnot. Some of them agree with me when I say this, but I feel like Nikola Mirotic was the perfect add-on for the Milwaukee Bucks. He literally fits that system perfectly. He is a big sharpshooter who Giannis can kick it out to after driving the lane. Another sharpshooter 3 is just what the Bucks needed. So yeah, all the talk has been around Philly recently, but I'm going with that bold prediction. The Bucks will make it to the finals and win in the Eastern Conference Finals in a span of just 5 games. All right, my second bold prediction for the NBA playoffs will be that the Sacramento Kings will make the NBA playoffs, and on top of that, they will win a playoff series. Now, I say this because if you haven't been watching the Sacramento Kings lately, they have been on an absolute tear in every aspect of the game compared to what they were doing last season. Everything about the team. De'Aaron Fox is on the rise. Buddy Hield is only getting better. They just added Harrison Barnes. Bogdanovich is only getting better. And Willie Cauley-Stein is actually improving too, if you have not been watching, as I said. Currently, the Sacramento Kings are 30-26 and the 8th seed in the Western Conference. But you know, honestly, the way they've been playing recently, along with adding Harrison Barnes to that starting 5, I personally think that they could even get to the 6 or 5 seed in the playoffs by the end of the season. And honestly, if they do make it into the playoffs as a 5 or 6 seed and go up a team like Portland or Houston, if they go up against like one of those 2 teams, or even the Utah Jazz or any team of that nature, if they go up against them, I feel like they could personally win it in 6 or 7 games. If you guys have not been watching the Kings at all this year, I highly suggest you somehow get a hold of them and watch at least one or a handful of their games, because they are such a fun team to watch. I absolutely love watching De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield in the backcourt. I can't get enough of that duo. But yes, you heard it here first. Second bold prediction of the 2019 playoffs, the Kings will make the playoffs and they will win a playoff series. All right, and my third prediction for the 2019 NBA playoffs is that the Los Angeles Lakers will not make the playoffs. Now, I can already see all of the people thinking, oh, well, it's LeBron. LeBron always does this. He always gets his act together in the end of the season, and they end up banding together, and he usually makes the NBA Finals. That's how it's been the past, 8 years? But I had to come up with a bold prediction somewhere, and I think this is the year that LeBron not only doesn't make it to the finals, but he's not going to make the playoffs. As you guys know, I'm a diehard LeBron fan, and I want to see nothing but him succeeding in the NBA. But I don't know, this year just feels a little bit different. It feels like the chemistry is just off with the Lakers, especially after the trade deadline. That team is just a complete mess right now. Currently, the Lakers are 28-28 as I'm making this video, 10th seed in the Western Conference as I speak. And I don't know, I would love to see the Lakers get their act together and make the playoffs, but I just, personally, for a bold prediction, I'm just saying, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. If they do, maybe an 8 seed, and they'll have to go up against either Golden State or Denver, and I don't think they can match the competitiveness of those two teams in the playoffs. So yeah, if LeBron James, if you ever are watching this, I love you and I respect you more than anyone in the NBA, but I'm sorry, I had to come up with a bold prediction somewhere. There it is. That's number 3. And the 4th bold prediction of the video here today is that the Brooklyn Nets will win a playoff series. Now, I can think of this right off the bat. I'm imagining that many people will not think the Brooklyn Nets will win a playoff series because if they do, I should say when they make the playoffs, because I'm really confident they are going to make it, they're probably going to be put in the range of a 5 to an 8 seed, so they will not have home court advantage. And on top of not having home court advantage, they're going to have to go up against one of the 4 juggernauts in the Eastern Conference of the Bucks, the Celtics, the Raptors, or the Sixers. And I personally think that many people will not think that the Nets will be able to knock off any 4 of those teams. But that's where my bold prediction is. I have a ton of respect for the Brooklyn Nets and what they are doing this year, especially D'Angelo Russell leading that team. He's putting on an absolute show. But honestly, when you think about it, the Nets have the most mid-level talent out of any team in the NBA, and I don't even think that's up for debate. Like, all across the board, you got D'Angelo Russell, who's probably a top-tier star on that team, and then you got Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie on top of that to be the 6th man for that team. I don't know. I just want to say, don't sleep on the Brooklyn Nets come playoff time. I feel like they can make some noise. If they aren't going to win at least one playoff series, I think they could take a series to 7 with one of those top 4 juggernauts. Honestly, that's what I'm thinking. But either way, there's number 4. Brooklyn Nets, watch out. And the 5th and final prediction for the 2019 NBA playoffs will be that the Oklahoma City Thunder make it to the Western Conference Finals and take the Golden State Warriors to Game 7. Now realize when I said that, I'm not saying the OKC Thunder are making it to the finals. I'm saying they will take it to a 7-game series in the Western Conference Finals, which is still pretty big, especially going up against the Golden State Warriors. Some of you might not think that it's an actual bold prediction to put the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western Conference Finals, but I don't know. This is basically the same Oklahoma City Thunder team last year that was a 4 seed and got knocked off by the Utah Jazz in the first round of the playoffs. Granted, I know they don't have Carmelo Anthony anymore, and that is a huge reason of why they're succeeding now in a 2-star system of Paul George and Russell Westbrook. But I don't know. On one hand, I feel like a lot of people think they can make it to the Western Conference Finals. But on the other hand, a bunch of people are also thinking it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll choke it away in the playoffs, as they have done for a long time. I'm not bashing the Oklahoma City Thunder at all when I say that either. I give them props for making it to the playoffs and making it competitive for these many years. But I don't know. I feel like it's 50-50 with this. Some people will predict them to be in the Western Conference Finals and some won't. It's a toss-up, but I'm confident that they will make it there. And they will take the Golden State Warriors to Game 7, as I've said. So yeah, there is the final prediction for the video. OKC, Golden State, 7 games. However, Golden State will go on to the NBA Finals. All right, after all of that, I'm thinking that's going to mark the end of the video here today. I'm really hoping you guys did enjoy another video of mine. If you did in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to go down below and slap a like on it. Again, it means the absolute world to me when you guys show your support on my content. It just drives me to make more videos for you guys, putting them out every other day for you guys. Stay tuned. You won't regret it. But after that, I think that's all I have to say. So once again, I thank you guys so much for watching. You mean the world to me. I hope you all stick around, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!